After retirement, many people realize that money isn't just about comfort, it's about peace of mind. But too often, seniors spend on things that don't bring real happiness or health. The wisest older adults understand that how you spend in your later years can shape not just your finances, but your energy, freedom, and joy. The truth is, staying healthy and youthful doesn't require luxury or endless purchases. It comes from simplicity, awareness, and smart living. Many retirees spend a lifetime working hard, and when retirement finally comes, it feels natural to want to reward yourself. New gadgets, expensive supplements, fancy memberships. But what if the secret to a better retirement isn't found in spending more, but in spending smarter? The happiest seniors learn to let go of things that don't add real value. They stop wasting money on short-term comforts and instead invest in habits that make their lives longer, lighter, and healthier. They focus on experiences, not possessions, moments that feed the heart, not the wallet. After retirement, many people finally have the time and freedom they once dreamed of. Yet they often fall into the trap of believing that happiness depends on what they can buy. The world constantly tells us that joy comes from spending, the latest phone, the most comfortable recliner, or an expensive vacation. But those who have truly mastered peaceful aging know that simplicity is the real source of contentment. When you strip away what's unnecessary, what remains is peace, freedom, and clarity. True wealth after retirement isn't found in the bank account. It's found in how lightly you can live and how easily you can smile without needing much at all. Wise seniors understand that every purchase is more than an exchange of money. It's an exchange of energy. The more you chase after material things, the more noise you invite into your life. A cluttered home often mirrors a cluttered mind, and the constant need for more steals your calm. Those who live simply experience a different kind of richness. They wake up with gratitude instead of worry. They find beauty in small things, a sunrise, a quiet morning walk, or the laughter of a loved one. Their peace doesn't depend on the latest trend. It flows from knowing they already have enough. Retirement is meant to be a season of rest, reflection, and joy. Yet for many, it becomes a time of unnecessary stress because of financial habits that never changed. Some spend on things they don't truly need, thinking they're rewarding themselves for years of hard work. But that satisfaction fades quickly, leaving behind guilt or worry. Smart retirees learn that simplicity doesn't mean deprivation, it means intention. They choose to buy only what brings genuine comfort or purpose. A simple, well-loved chair can hold more value than a room full of furniture that rarely gets used. A homemade meal shared with family can bring more happiness than an expensive dinner out. This mindset shift transforms not just finances, but also emotional well-being. When you stop measuring your life by possessions, you begin to feel lighter. You realize that freedom comes not from owning everything, but from needing very little. Money saved from unnecessary spending becomes energy saved for living, for travel, experiences, hobbies, and relationships that enrich your spirit. You stop living to maintain things, and you start living to experience life. The calmest, happiest seniors have learned that simplicity breeds abundance. They no longer seek validation through what they own, but through what they feel and share. Their homes may be smaller, but their hearts are fuller. They spend less time worrying about bills and more time enjoying peace of mind. They've discovered that the more you simplify, the more room you create for joy, gratitude, and good health. What once felt like sacrifice now feels like liberation, is because true wealth, in the end, is the ability to live with ease, contentment, and purpose every single day. Many people believe that staying healthy in old age requires expensive routines, costly supplements, or complicated diets. But the truth is much simpler. Real wellness has always been about balance, consistency, and awareness of what your body truly needs. The wisest seniors understand that health isn't sold in a bottle or found in a doctor's prescription pad. It's built slowly through daily habits that anyone can afford. After retirement, your body doesn't demand luxury. It asks for nourishment, rest, and care. And the most beautiful part is that these things often cost nothing at all. Smart seniors focus on what's real and natural. They fill their plates with foods that come from the earth, fresh vegetables, colorful fruits, whole grains, and clean water. They know that the body becomes what it consumes, so they treat food as fuel, not entertainment. They don't chase fad diets or expensive miracle foods. Instead, they rely on simple, time-tested meals, soups, salads, lentils, fish, and fruits, that give energy without strain. This kind of mindful eating not only strengthens the body but also calms the mind. It teaches patience, gratitude, and respect for life itself. Hydration is another secret that costs almost nothing, yet makes a world of difference. Drinking enough water keeps the skin youthful, improves digestion, and boosts energy. Many seniors underestimate this small act, reaching for tea or sugary drinks instead. But those who age gracefully know that water is one of the body's oldest medicines. It cleanses, heals, and refreshes from the inside out. The same goes for rest, a habit often neglected but deeply healing. Wise elders know when to slow down, when to nap, and when to let go of rushing. They honor their body's rhythm rather than fighting against it. Health doesn't just depend on what you eat, but also how you think. A calm mind supports a healthy body. Worrying about illness or constantly fearing the future drains energy. The happiest seniors cultivate optimism, laughter, and gratitude as daily nutrients. They surround themselves with positivity, good music, kind people, peaceful environments. They've learned that a joyful spirit strengthens the immune system more than any supplement ever could. Simple movement also plays a big role. A short morning walk, gentle stretching, or light yoga can do wonders for blood circulation, flexibility, and mental clarity. There's no need for expensive gym memberships or equipment. The human body was designed to move naturally, to bend, reach, and breathe. Smart retirees make physical activity part of their routine, not as a chore, but as a celebration of being alive. Every step becomes a reminder of strength and independence. True health is not about perfection, but connection. Connecting with your body, listening to its needs, and honoring its limits. Those who understand this stay youthful far beyond their years. They spend less on temporary fixes and invest more in consistent care. Their glow doesn't come from products, but from peace, balance, and self-respect. In the end, health is not something to buy. It's something to live, quietly, simply, and gratefully every day. Exercise in old age is not about pushing limits or breaking records. It's about keeping the body alive, light, and responsive. The most vibrant seniors understand that movement is the language of life. When the body moves, energy flows, and when energy flows, the mind stays clear and the spirit remains bright. The tragedy is that many people stop moving after retirement, thinking rest means stillness. But real rest comes from balance, gentle motion that keeps the body flexible, the joints open, and the heart strong. You don't need heavy weights, fancy equipment, or a gym subscription to stay active. The smartest elders use what they already have, their own body, their breath, and a willingness to stay in motion. Simple movement, when done with consistency, can work wonders. A morning walk, even for 10 or 15 minutes, awakens the body and sharpens the mind. The rhythm of steps, the steady breath, the quiet observation of surroundings, all these bring a kind of meditation that calms the soul. Stretching before bed keeps the muscles supple and prevents stiffness. Gentle exercises like yoga, Tai Chi, or light chair workouts improve balance and coordination, which are vital as the years go by. None of these require a gym, and yet they build a foundation of strength that supports independence and confidence. Seniors who stay active understand that exercise is not punishment. It's gratitude in motion. Each step is a thank you to the body that has carried them through decades of life. Every breath taken in rhythm with movement becomes a quiet celebration of endurance and vitality. These people don't exercise to look young. They do it to feel alive. They know that staying still leads to weakness, while even small, consistent effort keeps the flame of energy burning bright. What's remarkable is how much benefit comes from so little. A 20-minute walk can improve digestion, heart health, and sleep quality. A few minutes of stretching each day can relieve chronic pain and make daily activities easier. Breathing exercises can regulate blood pressure and calm anxiety. These are simple acts, but they create extraordinary results when practiced daily. The key isn't intensity, it's devotion. Those who build this rhythm into their lives experience fewer aches, better balance, and a stronger sense of control over their own body. Beyond physical health, light exercise also nourishes the mind. Movement releases tension and improves mood by activating the body's natural chemistry of joy. A small walk outside, some light gardening, or slow dancing to music can replace loneliness with serenity. It builds confidence, reminding older adults that their body is still capable and worthy of care. The most content seniors treat physical activity not as a chore, but as a gift, a moment of connection between body and soul. In the end, exercise in old age isn't about chasing youth but embracing vitality. It's about honoring the life force within and refusing to let it fade quietly. When seniors move with intention, they prove that strength has no age limit. Every gentle stretch, every slow step, every deep breath becomes an act of self-respect, and that respect is what keeps them truly young. As people grow older, one of the most valuable lessons they can learn is how to protect their energy. Over the years, the mind gathers worries, disappointments, and emotional weight from people and situations that no longer serve peace. The happiest seniors understand that peace of mind is priceless, and they guard it with wisdom. They no longer chase approval, argue to be right, or hold on to relationships that drain them. Instead, they create space for calm by choosing where to place their time, emotions, and attention. Protecting energy isn't selfish. It's a form of self-care, the kind that keeps the heart light and the mind clear. Many people unknowingly spend their energy on negativity. They let the opinions of others dictate their emotions, or they relive old mistakes that can no longer be changed. Wise seniors recognize that every thought has power. They decide not to waste energy on regrets or unnecessary conflicts. When a conversation brings tension instead of peace, they gently walk away. When someone spreads gossip or bitterness, they choose silence over participation. They understand that not every battle is worth fighting, and not every invitation deserves a response. In that stillness, they rediscover strength. Energy is a delicate currency in old age. The body may not recover as quickly, but the spirit can remain powerful if protected. Seniors who stay peaceful spend their energy wisely. They invest it in meaningful relationships, people who uplift, listen, and understand. They surround themselves with kindness because they know emotions are contagious. A calm environment breeds a calm mind. They prefer quiet moments with loved ones, conversations filled with laughter, or simple companionship over the noise of arguments or complaints. By protecting their emotional space, they maintain balance and avoid unnecessary stress. Protecting energy also means letting go of grudges, of past mistakes, of unrealistic expectations. Holding on to anger or resentment drains more energy than any physical task ever could. Those who release these burdens feel lighter and more alive. They forgive not because others always deserve it, but because peace is worth more than pride. They realize that the person who benefits most from forgiveness is the one who gives it. Smart seniors also learn to say no gracefully. They stop overcommitting to things that tire them out. They choose rest without guilt and embrace solitude without loneliness. They fill their space with music, books, and hobbies that soothe the soul. They understand that energy flows where attention goes, so they consciously focus on what nourishes their spirit: gratitude, love, and learning. This kind of awareness becomes their invisible shield. It keeps them calm in chaos, steady in storms, and warm in cold moments. While others rush, they pause. While others react, they breathe. Their peace becomes their power, and that quiet strength shines through everything they do. They no longer seek energy from the outside world because they have found it within themselves. A well of calm that never runs dry, protected by wisdom and nurtured by choice. The richest life after retirement isn't the one filled with possessions or luxuries. It's the one built on gratitude, connection, and purpose. When people reach their later years, they often realize that time, not money, is the real currency of happiness. The smartest seniors understand that joy doesn't come from what they have, but from how they live. They begin to appreciate the small details of life. A warm cup of tea in the morning, a conversation with an old friend, or the simple comfort of waking up without rush. Gratitude transforms ordinary days into blessings, and that quiet appreciation becomes the foundation of lasting peace. Gratitude changes how the mind sees everything. It shifts focus from what's missing to what's already present. Seniors who practice gratitude daily stay more positive, even in the face of challenges. They don't deny their struggles, but they choose to focus on what still brings light. They see every breath as a gift, every smile as a victory, and every moment as a chance to experience life more deeply. This perspective keeps them youthful because gratitude feeds the soul with optimism. It reduces stress, improves health, and attracts warmth from others. A grateful heart becomes a magnet for peace. Connection is another pillar of a fulfilling life. As people age, relationships become more valuable than ever. The happiest seniors make an effort to stay connected, to call a friend, visit family, join a community group, or simply talk to a neighbor. These small interactions prevent loneliness and give life a sense of belonging. Humans are social beings, and connection is nourishment for the spirit. Even when loved ones are far away, keeping in touch through small gestures of care keeps the heart open. Those who nurture relationships often live longer and with more joy because love and laughter are as healing as any medicine. Purpose gives these connections meaning. After retirement, some people feel lost because their old routines disappear. But the peaceful ones find new reasons to get up every morning. They volunteer, share their knowledge, mentor the younger generation, or start creative hobbies. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as tending a garden, caring for a pet, or spreading kindness. What matters is the feeling of contribution, the sense that life still has something valuable to offer through them. Purpose keeps the spirit alive and gives structure to each day, preventing emptiness from settling in. When gratitude, connection, and purpose come together, they create a cycle of emotional wellness. Gratitude keeps the heart open, connection keeps it warm, and purpose keeps it strong. These three forces shape a mindset that sees aging not as decline but as evolution. Seniors who live this way glow with an inner peace that no money can buy. They remain curious, hopeful, and full of quiet strength. They know that true success in old age isn't measured by wealth or recognition, but by how deeply they've loved, how much they've appreciated, and how meaningfully they've lived.